Hello everybody, this is your teacher Joyce. So this is the second video and we are talking about whole step and half step and some accidentals. Okay, so you see the keyboard here. Okay, and then we learned the name of the keyboard, right? So we have 2 black key and 3 white key is CDE. And 3 black key, we have 4 white key, F, G, A, B. 2 black key, 3 white key, C, D, E, right? Okay, so let's number each keyboard here. So let's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and this is C, so this is like 1. All right, so let's see this step and skip. You know, the previous video, you know, on the staff, line to space, this is step. Okay, and then space to line, we just go up step by step. Okay, so it's like line to space, space to line, this is step. But when you go from line to line, from space to space, it's a skip, right? Like E to G, G to B, B to D, like that, right? So that is a step and skip. And let's look at the step and skips on the keyboard. Okay, so step is 1, 2, 2. Okay, and 3, 4. When you go up or go down by this order, like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, this is a step. Okay, so when you go from 1 to 2, this way is going up, right? This way is going up, and this way is going down. So when you go from 1 to 2, it's like a step up, right? But when you go to 1 to 3, 3 to 5, or 5 to 7, that is like a skip. Okay, you skip number 2, you skip number 4, you skip number 6 here. Okay, so this is what you need to remember. Okay, all right, so let's look at the note name here. Okay, so sharp look like this, and then flat like this. Sharp means half step up, okay? And flat means half step down. I said half step, right? Half step means you go from number 1 to number 2, okay? It's half step up, or 3 to 2, it's a half step down. This is a half step up. So this is going to be sharp. This is going to be flat. Okay, so let's look at this. This is C, okay, but this is 2. The name is because 1 to 2, it's up, right? Half step up. So this is a C sharp, okay? And then C sharp to D is a half step up. D2, like number 3 to 4 is a D to D sharp, and D sharp to E, okay? And then E to F, this is a half step. okay? Because we don't have any black key in between number 5 to number 6, right? So F, we have another name. This is E sharp, okay? And then 6 to 7, E sharp or F to F sharp. F sharp to G, G to G sharp, G sharp to A to A sharp, A sharp to B, and B to C equal B sharp, okay? Here is the same case. We don't have any black in between, right? So here, number 5 to 6, 12 to 13, or 1, it's half step. Okay, so the distance is half step. All right, so let's look at skip here, okay? So let me write it down here. When you go half step up from C, C sharp, D sharp, D sharp to E sharp, which is F, right? And then F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then P sharp, which is C. Okay, so this is, you go up half step up, okay? And let's look at the skip here. Let me change the color. If you go to C to D, like 1, 2, 3, this is skip, okay? This is a skip. So C to D. Okay, let's go to skip D to E, right? And this is 5. So when you go, if you want to go skip up, then you have to jump from 5 to 7. 7 is what? E sharp, right? And then F sharp, this is number 7. You have to skip number 8. You have to go to number 9, which is G sharp. And G sharp to A sharp. And A sharp, this is number 11. You skip number 12. You go to number 13, which is C. Okay. So this one, you go half step up. This one, you go whole step up. Okay. So whole is like a skip. And this is half step. Oopsie. This is half step up. Okay, so the interval, the distance, I'm gonna talk about interval later, but the distance is half step up, you're going up, and this one is you going up, the distance is whole step. Okay, so the reason why we put sharp here, because it's going up. Okay, and sharp is like half step up. Okay, so let's look at the flat then. The flat is half step down. Okay, so from C, let's go down, like half step down. Half step down is B, but this one is also C flat, right? And then C flat 2, B2, this is number 12. So you go number 11. This is what? B. Oh, I have to change the color. This is B flat, right? Because from B, we have stepped down. So this is B flat to A. A2, this is A flat. And then G. And then this is G flat. And then F. F2, E, but this is not only E, this is F flat, okay? And then F flat 2, E flat to D, and then D flat to C. Okay, so when we talk about flat, half step down, let's go down from C to C flat, which is B, and then B flat, and then A flat, G flat, F, and then F flat, which is E, and then E flat, D flat, C. So this is going down. How much? Half step down. Okay, half step down. And let's look at the whole step down. Let's go down whole step, like from C. Okay, from here, right here, C to, I say whole step is skip, right? So C2 right here. What is this? C2, B flat, right? B flat 2, B flat 2 where? A flat. A flat 2, G flat, right? And then you skip here. So what is this one? This is E, right? Which is F flat. Okay, and then skip D to C. Okay, so one more time, C to B flat to A flat to G flat to F flat, which is E, and then E to D to C. Okay, so this one we going down and then whole step going down. We did the whole step going down. Okay, so let me, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the keyboard again. So when you see the keyboard, the black key, and then this white key, we have two different names, okay? So it should be C sharp and then D flat. This one, D sharp, but also this is E flat, okay? This is F sharp and also this is G flat. And this is G sharp, also this is A flat. And this is A sharp, and also this is B flat. This is E, but at the same time, this is F flat. And this is F, but at the same time, this is E sharp. This is B, but it also C flat. And this is a C, but this is also B sharp. Okay, so we have two different names, but sounds same. Okay, so this one is C, D, G, A. All right, so you see the accidental sharp, that means half step up, flat, half step down. Okay, so let's look at right. So let's look at the staff. This is what? Grand staff, right? You remember? This is treble clef, bass clef, treble staff, bass staff. This is brace. This is grand staff. Okay. All right. And then we have 5-line 4 space, okay? And then the first line, this is E, okay? But the bass staff, the second space, this is C, okay? So this is E, but when I put a sharp or flat, the accidentals, it goes before the notes, okay? So let me put a flat here, okay? This is not, you call not flat E, you call and you write E flat, okay? So when you draw the accidentals, you look at that. I wanna draw flat. This is F flat. Okay, so here, this space, it indicates F, right? When you do the line, this is G. Okay, so when you draw the flat, you, as if you you cover, like you wrap the notes that you want to indicate. A flat, B flat, you know, when you do the line, you have to be in the middle, okay? A sharp is like this, ba, 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 okay? So in the middle here, it indicates the notes that you want to put accidentals, okay? So one more time. So here, this is C, right? This is D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I want to put E flat, then E flat, G sharp, G sharp. Just make sure the middle space, you have to indicate the line, okay? You don't put flat like that, okay? Your flat is indicate D, but your note is C. This is not right, okay? So if you want to put C flat, then you have to, your circle indicates the space here. So this is a C flat, okay? Don't put flat C or chord flat C. This is C flat, and all the accidentals goes before the note, okay? So here, this is E flat, G sharp, A, oh, look at that. This is wrong, okay? A flat like that, okay? And then B flat, C is sharp, okay? So we have accidental is sharp, which means what? Half step up, half step up. Flat, half step down. But we have double flat, okay? This is double flat. What does that mean? Double half step down, okay? So that means what? Whole step down. Or like double half step down, okay? So I want to play B double flat. That means when you go to the keyboard, this is B, right? And this is B flat, but you have to one more half step down, okay? So it sounds like A, but when you see, when you read the music, this is not A. It sounds like A, but you have to call that note B double flat, okay? And then we have double sharp. We have double sharp. Oopsie, RP. But this is not like that. We put a little like X. Okay, so you have to you know, look at your textbook, you have to a little bit like a darker at the end, because this is double sharp. Double sharp means you half step, like you double half step up, okay? So you look at the music, when you see A, it looks like X, but you know, this one is double sharp. Then A is here. Let me change the pen. A is F, G, A is here, right? Oh, A, this is A sharp, but you have to one more going up. So this is A sharp, and this is B. It sounds like a B, but you don't call this note B. It's A double sharp. Okay, so you know this is one of the you know advantage or good thing that you can read your music, okay, because sometimes it's really different from what you hear. Okay, you hear A, but when you look at the music, oh, this could be B double flat. Okay, you hear B, but actually on the step, this is A double sharp. Okay, so you have to know like both ways. Okay? All right, and then one more accidentals like this. This is natural sign. Natural sign. That means you cancel all the accidentals. Okay, so for example, let me open another files, just a second. Okay, so you see this file, this image, this is a sharp and this is flat and this is natural sign. Okay, and all the accidentals goes before the notes. And then when you say it, D sharp, okay, and then D flat, and then D natural. And then you see the middle blank, this all indicate space D, okay? So it's the same. When you do the line G, and then your sharp, the middle, it has to be indicate G, the line, okay? G flat, okay? You see the circle here? It indicates line. And then G natural, like this. You have to put the line inside of the circle. Okay. This is how you draw the accidentals and how to call. This is not sharp D. This is not flat D. This is D sharp. But don't, this is D2, but don't put the accidentals after the note. Okay, this is wrong. You have to put before the note. Okay, and the natural is you cancel all the accidentals before. Okay, so when you see the keyboard here, D sharp is where? Where's D? D is here, right? But you have to put D sharp. You have to play D sharp. Okay, D flat, right? But when you see natural sign, you just play the plain D, okay, the original D. All right, so next we're gonna find the music sheets and then let's read the note together. Okay, so let's look at these music sheets. Okay, we're just gonna simply read the notes. Okay, so let me enlarge a little bit. Okay. So from here, You see treble clef here. This is treble clef and this is bass clef. Oh, and this is brace. So this is what? Grand staff, which means what? This treble clef supposed to be played by with your right hand, and this bass staff is supposed to be played with your left hand, right? And you look at this one, and we're just gonna learn this time signature later. Okay, so right now we're just gonna read the note. Okay, so this is what? This is a C. Okay, because this is E, G, B, skip, right? E, G, B, and then step up C. You have to read the notes quickly and you will getting better, okay? So you have to practice. And this is a G, G, right? E, and then skip up G. And this is D, G, E, and this is a C, D is a step up, right? C, D, E, F. This is D, right? And let's look at the top note, okay? So this is E, and this is F, and you look at this one. This is F sharp, right? So this is F sharp, and then this is G, E, C. And let's look at the down note. This is what? Space to space. So you skip down from E, this is C. You skip down from F, this is D. And then you look at, we have two sharp, but when you look at the middle here, this one indicates F and this one indicates D. So this is D sharp, okay? And this is E, E, C, okay? And this one look like the same, right? So this is the bass staff. So this is C. Skip, skip, skip down, right? So C, E, G, E, and like the same, C, E, G, E. And this is C, step down, B, F, G, F, B, D, F, D, C, E, G, E, and then A, F, skip down, G, skip, skip up, skip down, G, B, D, B. Exactly the same, right? C, 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 C. Same. C, G, C, B, A, G, F, E. Okay, so I'm just gonna upload this this sheet music. So you practice how to read the music, like your right hand, your left hand. You try to read the music, okay, and then you just make sure that we have here F sharp and D sharp, right? We have two, accidentals here. So this is F sharp and then D sharp, okay? This one is F, D, simply, but this one is F sharp and D sharp, okay? And then, yeah, maybe I put here like a flat, then this is going to be E flat, okay, C. And then maybe I'm just gonna put E natural, then what? We have to cancel the flat previous one, okay? And then you simply put and play just plain E, right? So for now, we're just gonna read the music, okay? You have to be really familiar with read the music on the staff, like on the music sheet, okay? All right.